Hello, 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 everyone. Hola, hola. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Yeah, we're here. Thanks for seeing everyone. Everyone looks beautiful today. Colourful, bright. It's been a lovely day so far. So I'm going to start off with my speech. And yeah, let's go. So, when Iana was 2 years, 8 months old, her parents gave her the best gift a little girl could ever have. A baby brother. Yeah, me, yeah. So I first met Iana in 1989. Yeah, and from when I first remember my sister growing up, Iana was a very creative child. She always wanted to be by herself. So our other sister, Ruja, God bless her soul, she couldn't be here today, but she's here in spirit. Yeah. Yeah. So me and Ruja, we always used to bug Iana. Always wanted to be in her space, always wanted to see what she was up to. And we always used to fight all the time. Arguments, fights, the lot. So from like the ages of 6 or 7, I remember seeing my sister making bedside lamps out of paper and little candle lights and all types of things. She even made her own sandal at 7 years old. Yes, that's correct. She made her own sandal that you could wear outside on the pavement. Big you up, Iana. You should have your own shoe line. Yeah, yeah. So as time went on, you're growing, you're seeing your sister grow, we're growing together. And we had some unfortunate circumstances in our lives growing up as kids, We had to move areas and start a whole new life down in London from Reading. And yeah, Iana, she's always, as we got older, like as I was coming into my teenage years, it was like maybe 2001, 2002, so I'm like 11 or 12 years old. And the vibe of music in London at that time was a genre called garage music. So yeah, if you know, you know. Yeah. So me as a little 11, 12-year-old boy, I'm seeing my older sisters go out to parties, they're coming back, everything's lit. I'm like, oh man, I want a piece of the action. So I remember the Queen's Jubilee, I think it was 2001 maybe. Iana finally let me come outside with her. I was like, yes. And a lot of guys on our estate, they had a football tournament down at this place called Reigate Priory. So Iana introduced me to everyone. So you might see me standing here, tough, big, 6 foot black. No, she has got the respect outside. That's why I had it easy I had an easy run because of Iana. Big you up, sis. A very easy one. Still up to this day now. Everyone respects Iana. There's not a place that you can go in our area where the grandparents down to the little babies don't know Iana and don't love her and don't respect her. They all love her, they all respect her, and that made my life easier. And easier for me to be a bit mischievous, be a bit naughty because I could get away with things, So as time's going on through school, we went to the same school. Iana was year 10, I was year 7 when I first started her school. So again, I come to school, got an easy ride, I got bigger girls. Look at Iana's little brother, he's so cute and all this, getting all the attention you could imagine. So when I started smoking, this was a challenge for me, because now I have to hide in school, outside of school, to make sure that I don't get caught by Iana, because she will punch me up. So yeah, it was a mission, trust me, it was a mission. So I always have respect. I didn't want my sister to know that I smoked, I didn't want her to know, because I loved her that much, I respected her so much. I didn't want to let her down, So time's going on, you know, we're getting older, college, all the rest of it. Yeah, we're gonna get to UP and college. You don't worry about that, brother. So we've grown, we're growing through life, you know, and we're getting closer as we're getting older. Remember I said at the start, Ayana was an introvert. She didn't like no one in her space. But as life's going on and we're meeting adversities, we're tightening up the thing. So we become very close. And yeah, Ayana, I have to say, like, yeah, you're definitely one of my rocks, aside from Mum. And obviously Ruja, she's obviously, you know. So, man, yeah, Yana, love you. Love you, but yeah, so from there now, 2012, we become parents in the same year. I had my son March 31st. She had her daughter on the 14th of November, 2012. And that brought us even closer because now we're parents. You know, we're not kids fighting each other like we used to do. Oh yeah, I forgot a whole heap. I forgot about you stabbing me in the hand over a Battenberg cake. Yeah, stabbing me in the hand over a Battenberg cake. Who's bringing it to Mum? Who isn't? So we're scrapping over the cake. I go to grab it, knife in hand. End of story. End of story. Me and Yanni used to fight like cat and dog every Saturday morning. Every Saturday morning. Who's watching Animaniacs? Who's watching Tasmania? No, I want to watch this. I want to watch that. Pencils in the back. All the rest of it. Fight. Yeah, the whole 9 yards. So, as I said, we become parents in 2012 and our love grew even deeper for each other. I know it. I felt it because our dad isn't present here, you know. So, we're here with his grandkids and it's just like, wow, look at that. Look what Dad didn't get to witness, Yana, but we're here same way still and these kids are looking like him. Yeah, it's crazy and it's such a blessing. Yeah, big him up, big up father still, yeah. So, like I said, time's going on, we're just growing our kids. And we're getting closer and closer. And the day she asked me, can you walk me down that aisle? Oh man, you guys wouldn't understand how I felt. I was overwhelmed, I was honored. Because the fact that her father isn't present to walk her down the aisle and she looked to me to do this for her on this day. Oh man, it says everything. It says everything for me. So big you up, Yana. Thank you. Honestly, I appreciate that. It's been an honor to do that today. So, I'm going to leave it there with Yana, and I'm going to get onto Pedro. But Yana, I love you so much. I don't want to mess up your makeup, but same way still, you have to catch a kiss. Yeah. So, onto my brother-in-law now.
Officially now?
Officially, yeah. Well, I knew Pedro before he got with Ayana. So I went to college with Pedro. 2006, 2007, 2008. And when I first met Pedro, he was hanging around with some pretty bad guys. Seriously. You might not think it, but Pedro was hanging around with some pretty bad guys. And they loved him. They loved him, so it was like, if he annoyed anyone, he was just protected. No one could do nothing. So there's one day, one boy come to me, and he's crying in my face. In college, he's like, oh, you know that guy Pedro? He chucked me in a puddle. And Pedro's just mischievous. He's just a mischievous character. Back then especially. So the guys come to me, you know, telling me this. I'm like, oh man, Joe, you know, he's younger than us, you know, so I'm like, I'm gonna have to do something here. But Pedro's around bad people. So how can I navigate to get this done? Unfortunately, I had to settle the score. I ain't gonna go into details, but I had to. No one got hurt, by the way, but I had to settle the score. So from there now, years are going on, and I'm outside doing my thing, and me and Pedro, we have mutual friends. Black Pedro, Zuka, Osvaldo, Guy, all these brothers. And this is when we started going out clubbing and coming into our adulthood. So I realised, oh, Pedro, he's actually cool. Like, I feel kind of bad for doing that to him back in the day, but yeah, it is what it is anyway.
So I got your sister instead.
Yeah, you got, aha. So I remember the day that he told me that he was with my sister. It was the 18th of March, 2010. And Pedro was doing a bar rumba. Well, Keita, I like your sister and your sister likes me, but I don't know how to tell you. I'm like, Pedro, please stop with your rubbish. I just need to get on with my day. I don't want to hear that. As time's going on, I'm seeing him more and more at my mum's house. I'm like, what is this guy doing? What are you doing with my sister, Pedro? Yeah. So from there, I started building a bond with Pedro because I could see that he loved Ayana. He loved the bones of Ayana. You could tell it from a mile.
I did.
I'm saying in past tense back then. Yeah. So, Pedro, he's always been a hard worker. I've never seen this guy not work and provide for his family. And that's why I rate him fully. All the things he could have got involved with outside, on the road, on the streets, he chose not to. And he chose to walk a straight path. And I've witnessed this guy grow into the beautiful man that he is today. And this is why I love you, Pete. And I say that to say this, a lot of people don't make it from the life that we come from. You know, I've buried a lot of friends due to murder and all these type of things. So Pedro was in and around that, and for him to navigate his way through that and become the man that he is today, Pedro, man, you make me want to cry, brother. You make me want to cry, big man, seriously. Because when I check it deeply, bro, yeah, you're one of the survivors out here, bro. For real. So, Pedro, thank you very much for making my sister the happiest woman today. It's every little girl's dream to get married. And for you to do that, bro, thank you very much. I really, really respect it, bro. Seriously. Yeah, hail him up, hail him up, hail him up. Yeah. So, I'm gonna say this, Pedro. I know you're gonna look after my niece and my nephew and my sister. But por favor, dash minha amica ondesjada. Ongista. Por favor, dash minha amica ongista. Please let my gun stay where it is. Love you guys, big up. Oh, love.
I'm very, very honoured to be Ayana's maid of honour today. We've been friends for a long, 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 long time. We've got lots of memories. I think it was year 7, wasn't it really? We've become friends, yeah, and we was inseparable. We'd go in the shops together. If they didn't see me with you, the shopkeepers would go, bodyguard, where's your bodyguard? I'd be like, what? Where's your bodyguard? Bodyguard. Who? Ayana, where's Ayana? I'm not with her today. And we've literally, and we've been on family holidays. My mum loves you like a daughter, my dad loves you like a daughter. And you're not just a friend to me, you are my soul sister. Oh. I know. And she was in the room when I gave birth to my first daughter. There's just, I can't really like touch how much you mean to me. And then Pedro came along. I had my boyfriend, and we'd go out, me and Yana would paint the town red, we'd be out all the time. No one would be she wouldn't be interested in anyone. And then all of a sudden she's like, oh yeah, I met a guy. Oh, really, Yana? Yes! And then, like you say, the rest is history. You've had 2 babies, obviously poor Madeira, but he's in spirit. He is in spirit. And yeah, you make her happy, Pedro. You do. I've never seen a Yana love someone like you do, Pedro. You do. And I've known you for a long time, so it's genuine, it's true, and I love you both. I wish you all the happiness in the world. I love your children, so.
Oh, love you, Kate.
Love you. Who's next? All right.
Well, once again, thank you everyone for coming out to this beautiful place, this beautiful island. Hope you enjoyed your stay here so far. Hope you enjoyed your night. First of all, I want to say is welcome, Ayana, to the Suarez family. Hold on. There's a problem. We are Suarez, but in England we are what?
Sus.
So, yeah. Another thing, I would like to thank Christina and Jill for this beautiful decoration. I was not expecting this at all. Yeah, just threw me off a little bit. Obviously, your dress threw me off even more. Yeah, just been a bit of an emotional ride this morning, and yeah, so far, just been an emotional ride. Yeah, when I met Ayana, 2010, yeah, it was a bit political. I basically met Ayana's mom. I went to Ayana's house. That's how I met Ayana, to be honest. For those that don't know, I went to her house and had a nice, lovely chat with my mother-in-law. Sorry, but that's the only way I could think of getting revenge back on Kia, to be honest, for what he done to me. So I had to get my own back, bro. But yeah, but thank you for welcoming, like, all of you welcoming, like, part of your family. Honestly, like, every time I go around your lot's houses, everyone just makes me feel welcome. And honestly, thank you all my heart for that. Honestly, I never felt so welcome in anyone's house rather than family's house, to be honest, honestly. Yeah, I want to thank you. I'm going to speak in Portuguese now, so she can understand directly what I'm speaking to. Apologies for that. Obrigado, tia, aos meus padrinhos, por vosso presente. Obviously, the way I am today, it's been a hard work from 2 people in my life that's been there from the day of my birth, basically. My mom and my dad. When I was trying to go on a bad path, they used to bring me back to the left. A few extra beats here and there. Maybe the belt might be swinging one side to the other side. But yeah, keep me straight and narrow. It happens. It's part of growing up. Yeah, basically, that's what I've got to say. And thank you to everyone, honestly.
Ok.
Português.
Português ou inglês?
Boa noite.
Oh, boa noite. Eu quero dar as boas-vindas à Ayana, à minha família, onde estou feliz dela pertencer à minha família. Já pertencia, mas
Obrigada.
agora...
Obrigada, pai.
Eu como pai fico feliz deste acontecimento. Irei apoiá-los sempre que eu puder. Irei estar junto a eles sempre que eu puder. Tanto eu como a minha mulher. E Pronto, eu não tenho assim muitas coisas a dizer deles, porque pronto. Mas eles têm todo o meu apoio, seja nas horas más, seja nas horas boas. Portanto, eles podem contar comigo e com a minha esposa. Portanto,
Obrigado, pai. Thank you. Obrigado, pai.
ok, eu fico muito contente e que estejam felizes e que tu trabalhes mais horas para que possas dar mais aos teus filhos. É o que eu desejo.
Okay. Good evening and thank you. Good evening and thank you all for showing and attending your love and support for. Okay. Good evening and thank you all for attending and showing your love and support for Ayana and Pedro. As we all gather here today to give our sincere and heartfelt love for Ayana and Pedro, I would also like to remember all our family and loved ones who have passed on. I would like us to bow our heads and give a moment of silence for our family who have gone home to their rest. I would like to take this moment to reflect on the joy and love Ayana brought to her mum and dad. Her love, her smile, and her charm. Ayana came into this world as a beautiful, bouncing baby girl. Her dad was ecstatic about her. He did everything for Ayana. That was his baby girl. Ayana, as a little girl, as everyone knows, was very creative. She was always off in the corner somewhere creating something. As an adult, that also spilled out into her life, showing her love and dedication for family. Today, as we raise our glass to you with all our love and support, you have become an amazing and beautiful woman. I was overwhelmed with tears of joy as you walked down your wedding path, hand in hand with your brother Keita by your side, filling in for your dada, who would hereby you along your side on this journey as you go with grace and dignity and charm. Yes, Ayana, you do not walk this journey alone. Your Father, who is in heaven, with all the angels and our ancestors, watch over you here on earth. As you start this new journey in life, I wish you success, health, wealth, peace, and blessings. With love from Aunt Judy, Aunt Joy, Uncle Kenny, Uncle Richard, Uncle Paul, cousins Natia, Moses, Anastasia, Elijah, and baby Layla.
Amen.
Love you.
Amen.
Amen.
Love you, Auntie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hold on, I haven't finished. I want to say something back. Yeah. Pedro, and to you, welcome to our family. As you know, you have the best of one of us. Ayana was raised with love and the sense of family that has spilled over into her adulthood. Ayana is a dedicated, loving woman. She will always be by your side and do the right thing. I would like to say thank you, Pedro, for becoming the man that you are. My niece has do anything for your family. You and Ayana are the yin to yang of you one another. Yeah, and you balance each other beautifully, you know? You have a beautiful family, and I wish you nothing but love and success. All right? Love you.
Obrigada, família. Thank you, family, for all being here today, from far and near. Love you all. It's been a very emotional time being in Madeira for these last 2 weeks, and I appreciate every single one of you for being here because it means a lot to us. And I thank my kids, Shania and Isaiah. Shania, you've been a great help this holiday. Isaiah, you've become a little man. It was your birthday yesterday. You're 6 years old now. Yeah. And I just want to say thank you to all of you. And most importantly, who put all this together, Christina and Jill, for your amazing work. Can't thank you from the bottom of my heart. Honestly, the flowers are beautiful, decoration, everything. Them long night emails, phone calls, pictures. Were you up yet? Pedro, have you sent this? Yana, we got to do this. Okay, Christina, Jill, onto it. We've all been assertive, and it's made it what day it is today. And I thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you. Boa noite. Let's get this party started.